What's up guys, welcome back. So today I wanted to do a video on more max flow problems in networks, and I guess we're going to be looking at the type of questions they can ask with respect to maximizing the network. So here we go. Okay, so this question says, the network diagram shows the traffic flow in cars per hour along the roads when traveling from suburb P to another suburb W. So we're going from P to W. A, find the max flow. All right, so I'm gonna opt for the method where I just see how much I can put through the network. Obviously you can do minimum cut, but I'm gonna do that method today. So first things first, I can put 300 through here. So I'm gonna write down 300 and I'm gonna subtract away what was there originally. So that's 300 minus 300 is 0. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna highlight all the edges that are 0. So bang. Okay, so the next one. So P to C there. So the smallest number through there, going from P, C, W is 500. So I'm gonna write down 500 and subtract away that from the original edge. So 500 minus 500 is 0, 600 minus 500 is 100. And once again, I'm gonna highlight the edge that is 0 because I can't use that anymore. All right, so where else can I go? So I can go up here. So what's the smallest number there? That's 700, so write that down. Subtract away 700, so 100, and I think that's 400. 1100 minus 700 is 400. And once again, I highlight the edge, which is 0. So you can see here that I can no longer get from P to W because these edges are already at capacity. So adding this up is going to give me my max flow. So what's this? 800 plus 700 is 1500. So that is my max flow. Okay, cool. B says, redraw the network showing the flow along each edge to achieve the maximum flow. So what we need to do is first of all, let's just draw out the shape of what it was originally. And we're going to fill it in with our new values. I should have drawn this bigger, but we'll work it out. Okay, so that's edge A, B, C in the middle, W, and P. Put my arrows in. All right, now the way we redraw it is actually quite simple. What we're going to do is we're going to use this original number and we're going to take away what we've got left over, and that's going to be our new edge. So for example, 1100 minus 400 is 700, so I write that there. Going along the top, 100 minus 800 is 200. Going on the side, okay, so here we've got 700 minus 0, well that's just going to stay as 700. This one is 400 and 200, so no change there, so 400, 200. What about here? We've got 100 and 600, so that's 500. Over here, you've got 500 and 0, so that's going to remain 500. And then lastly, I've got 300 minus 0, that's 300. So that is my maxed out network going from P to W. All right, let's do the last question, C. So this one kind of gets a lot of kids. So one road other than PW is to be widened to increase its capacity. Which road should it be and how much will it increase the traffic flow between the two suburbs? Give reasons for your answer. All right, so at the moment, I know that my max flow is 1500. Now, if we have a look back up to our original diagram, what I'm gonna do is, I want you to consider the outflow from P. Okay, so the outflow from P originally was 1100, 600, and 300. So adding all that up together, the original outflow was 2000. Okay, but we also found that our max flow of the network, in other words, how much our network can handle, is only 1500. So potentially we could find 500 in there, which is the difference between 2000 and 500, to maximize the flow. Okay, so which road should it be? Now, if we take note here, we can't use this one already because that's what the question says. We can't use PW. Otherwise, you just add 500 to 300 that was originally there. But if you notice here, I've got, going into C, I've got 100 at the like after we've maximized it, we've got 400 going in, 100 going in, so that makes 500 going in here. I've got 200 going out, and then this one is already maximized. So in other words, nothing's fitting through here anymore. So in other words, I can increase CW by 500, and that's going to increase, or that's going to allow this extra 500 to actually get through. And that extra 500 is going to add up to the outflow at P. So just to reiterate, there's a blockage here, which is at 0 already, because there's 500 at the moment, which is waiting to go. So that there is being blocked because this is 0. Okay, I know this is 200, but it also gets blocked here. So you could increase CW by 500 in order to achieve your max flow. So I'll write that down. So CW can be increased by 500. All right. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked, let me know and I'll do more of these, but otherwise I'll see you in the next one. Peace.